Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, that's the MRHA. As promised, let's speak now to the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock. The breaking news is that the first coronavirus vaccine has been approved for use in the UK by the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, that's the MRHA. As promised, let's speak now to the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, who joins us live on Breakfast. A significant smile on your face this morning, Mr. Hancock. Talk us through this news.
People, it's Miss Coconut. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So the news is breaking all over the internet. The UK has approved their vaccines for, you know what, 19. Why was that fast? Well, anyway, Pfizer has been approved to start rolling out these vaccinations, and they are targeting the elderly and the healthcare workers. God bless their souls. This is why people think that all of the governments all around the world are implicit in the killing and dumbing down of its people, because it seems as if they're always attacking the underdog, right? They go after the elderly, finish them off. And I didn't say this, but somewhere I read that they were like, when the elderly die, a lot of times, like when they're in health care facilities and they don't have families that are looking out for them and taking care of them, they have money that basically gets awarded to the state. So that's a conspiracy within itself. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, check on your loved ones in these healthcare facilities, child. It's going down, because they basically won't have a choice. And then the healthcare workers, obviously, they're going to present to them, they need to get this vaccination so they can be safe, protect themselves and protect others. And it's heartbreaking because a lot of people feel that any type of vaccination that you can get has so much more side effects than it does medicinal purposes, you know? Now, we do know that a lot of these vaccines are harmful to the human body because there are other ingredients that they put in this supposed medicine that hurts us, that gives us other side effects. That's why the medicine that we take always comes with these crazy side effects, because they're tampering with something and they are restructuring the DNA of the people that's taking the medicine. That's why personally I take as little medicine as possible. Okay, and I'm going to say colloidal silver. Look into that. But yeah, I take as little medicine as possible, honestly. So my medicine is, I'll take like whole garlic cloves and just eat it, you know. I know it stinks, but, you know, it makes my immune system healthier. And there's other things too, but I love popping a quick garlic clove in a minute. Anyway, it's going down, and apparently Pfizer is going to be exempt from lawsuits from any side effects that someone may have as a result of taking the vaccination. So we know that sooner or later this is going to roll out in the USA, the good USA. But how about this? I ran across this ad that says, help COVID-19 vaccine research. Vaccine research studies are seeking healthy adults age 18 and over. They're paying you to take on their clinical trials. I don't know about you, but me, I'm not signing up to be the government's guinea pig. We have been guinea pigs of the elite since they started tampering with our DNA when they found Homo sapien erectus here. That's why we missing some stuff. Anyway, that's why I got a bunch of junk DNA, so-called junk DNA. That's a whole other video. I'm always saying that, right? But anyway, y'all, listen, this medicine is barely fresh out the laboratory. They aren't even aware yet of the side effects. This is so crazy. They are saying it's an emergency vaccine, okay? It's for emergency use, and that the cases are rising. Of course, we're hitting flu season, so all flu cases are rising. Listen, the governments all around the world have always used these people for medical research. I'm going to do a video on that because they have performed horrific studies on us, all in the name of medical science. okay? Including the use of, performing all manners of surgery, amputations, womb removals without anesthesia. That's not even counting all the crazy people that used to do these type of things to their workers, okay? Like their governesses, their nannies, the maids, and etc. So this has been going on since the beginning of time. Now, is this a depopulation trick? I don't know, because it's just like that whole thing. Like, I was watching this whistleblower the other day from the U.S. government talk about how she discovered chemtrails. And she discovered it because she was in charge of looking at all of the supplies that came on the base. And when she found something that was really weird, she researched it and understood then that the government allegedly was poisoning the people through chemtrails, okay? So we know that they do these type of things all the time to us, and then they tell us, oh, that's not it, that's not it. Part I haven't figured out quite yet is if they are spraying chemtrails that has poison, it's affecting the general population, not just the poor, the elderly. It's affecting everyone. They're poisoning the meat. It's affecting anyone that goes to a supermarket and eat it, including people that have money. So I haven't quite figured out that angle yet, but it is a thing that I am not discounting. I mean, seriously, y'all, the government did give us syphilis with the soldiers. They tested prisoners with flu vaccines that they gave to them unawares. They've implanted men with testicles from animals. They sprayed its soldiers with mustard gas, and the list goes on and on. That's just here. That's just a snippet of the things that the government has done. That's not including all over the world. These experiments have been done on unsuspecting people, especially the poor, and people in jail, and the slaves, and it's horrific. It's horrific. I mean, it's crazy. It's mind-boggling. I don't know if this video is going to do well on YouTube. Now that I start talking about it and it's unraveling, I don't know. That's my time for today. Comment below. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this vaccination? Will you be taking it? Do you feel that there is a way around not having to take it? Are you down with the movement that says you have the right to refuse a vaccination that the government is trying to impose? Or do you feel like it's for your good health so you don't mind taking it? I definitely want to know what you guys are thinking. I want to know if you feel this is a good thing. Are you buying any stocks related to the vaccine? This is how the rich get richer. In any war, the rich gets richer, and this is definitely a war on the people of the world. They get richer because they are all in cahoots. They get the government bailouts. They get the government funding. They supply. They're the manufacturers and the suppliers of all this kits and the vaccines. So you see, they always win. Speaking of stocks, of course, Pfizer has gone up a few dollars, and they are saying because they got approved for the vaccination, that their stock probably will go up by at least $20 more. So it's not a bad time to get in on that particular stock. But I also would say look at the companies that manufacture the swabs, the wooden sticks, the plastic covers. It does take a little research, but we all have time, right? Since most of us are still on some sort of lockdown right now. You do your due diligence when you're researching these stocks. Look at the parent company, the holding companies, where the company is located, how they've done financially, how many employees they have. See, the remarks people are making about the company itself, etc., etc. Okay, just don't pick a stock blindly. We all are anxiously awaiting when the U.S. is going to roll out its version of the vaccine. We want to encourage everyone that's listening. Who's we? I don't know. I want to encourage everyone that's listening to make sure you are working out, drinking your water, and eating as cleanly as possible, because in the end, that does make a difference on how you survive, okay? And that's the name of this game, Survival of the Fittest. Anyway, until next time, Shrim Brezi.